Hey, welcome to Wordforthewize.com. This is your boy, Starsky DeBerry. Hey, your man of wisdom, coming to you again to give you just a little nugget, during this Thanksgiving season. In saying that, well, let me say happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Whether you're spending this Thanksgiving time with a big family or a small family. See, we all have something to be thankful for. So while you're celebrating Thanksgiving, I want you to really, really maximize that moment, to that loved one, to your spouse, to your kids, tell them that you love them. Tell them how thankful you are to them, to the God above, tell God how thankful you are for your life, But on another note, this video that I'm recording to you now, I just felt such a pull to really give you a heads up about your future, where you're going, what next year is going to be like for you. And in this video, I wrote down 5 things that I just want to share with you that will help bring focus and clear understanding to your next year. Because I believe that, if we start now walking in the direction that we desire to go, then for us, next year won't be a New Year's resolution, but next year will be just another way of life, another level of life that we're already living. So I wrote down 5 things to help you to get your focus and a clear understanding about how you want next year to look for you. And number 1, starting right now, I want you to develop your idea, develop your goals, develop a vision for your life. I can feel the very heartbeat of those of you watching me. And I know that there is a higher percentage of you that really don't like certain areas of your life. I mean, you downright hate it, whether it's your job, whether it's the amount of money that you make, whether it's the flow, of your life, you just downright hate it. And you wish that it could change. You wish that it was better than it is, So the first step to changing your life, you got to get an idea. You got to know what goals you're pressing towards. You got to know which vision that you are after. You know what I mean? See, God gives us the desires of our hearts, meaning that when you come up with an idea in your mind about what you want and you're focused on it and you got a clear understanding about the ideal life that you want, God makes a way for it to happen. But sadly to say, many of you out there really only have a group of what I call wishes. It's not necessarily a definite idea, vision, or goal. It's just something that you wish would happen to you. Well, dear friends, hey, listen, God does not call us to wish. So right now, what I want you to do right now during this Thanksgiving season to prepare for next year, the first thing I want you to do is develop an idea. What do you want in life? What do you want changed about your life? What do you want to be better, to have more of, to live in abundance with? That's the first thing, and as we prepare into next year. And number 2, very important, I want you to begin to research the right methods to produce your idea or goal or vision. I want you to get educated about it. Listen, it's time for us to start reading more than we do. It's time for us to turn off the television and actually spend more time focusing on the future or the vision that you want for your life. If you haven't noticed yet, let me give you a clue. There is no one that's going to make it happen for you unless you begin. See, you got to do the research on your own. You got to get educated on your own because this is your life. This is not my life. I'm doing the necessary things for my life, but this is your life. What do you want out of your life? Stop spending all your time asking everybody else's advice and do the research for yourself. Not just biblical research, but put the Bible along with practical education that's out there in books. Put both of them together and watch how that creates a momentum for your ideal vision or goal to happen. Pretty cool? Hey, let's go on to number 3. Number 3 is you got to find a mentor. You got to find a mentor. If you want that idea to happen that you're thinking about, if you want to move in a quicker momentum for next year to where you can build next year better than this year, you need a mentor. You need to be around those kind of people or that person who is doing something that you want to do. If you are a person that's working a job that you hate, I know how you feel. If you're that person, find somebody who has their own business. Ask them questions. Ask them to mentor you. Be accountable to them. Find a mentor, and it will help to speed up the momentum to get your idea going for next year. Does that sound simple, doesn't it? Find a mentor. Find a mentor. Number 4, begin to shape your daily habits around the direction of your ideal. Now, this is key. This is key. Listen to what I'm saying. This is key. Begin to reshape your daily habits around the idea or the vision or goal that you want to pursue. If you are a type of person like me, I want to have my own business one day. Me and the Lord has been talking about it. I want to be an entrepreneur one day. So I began to shape my daily habits on what I do, that will shape my mind and will shape how I think and how I look in the mindset of an entrepreneur, in the mindset of a business owner. It's 2 different mindsets that an employee and an entrepreneur thinks. See, there's nothing wrong with being either. But if your heart is saying that I want to have my own business one day, then there are some habits that you do as an employee that you got to let go. You got to let that go. You got to shape your daily habits into the newness of the ideal that you want to create. Sound simple? Hey, it's going to be very trippy when you first start, because you've been an employee or you've been this person for a long time and you're trying to shift into this new person. But all things are possible. I want you to say that. All things are possible. So number 4, begin to shape your daily habits in the direction that you want your ideal to go. If you're thinking about losing weight, if